always interested in science when I was younger. I was interested in how life works, I guess, in biology and questions that exactly how cells work, how bodies work, how organisms work, and sort of drawn to the looking at smaller and smaller facets of that. So looking at how molecules work and how molecules interact in the context of a living organism, I guess, is what really interested me towards the end of high school and in undergrad. During my undergrad, I had the opportunity to work in research labs over the summer and through fourth year research projects, and through those projects I became interested in specific types of questions, and that research area was I found really interesting and chose to do my grad work in that lab as well. There's lots of things that I really like about the city of Toronto. The pace of the city, the hustle and bustle, the vibrancy and the life of the city that I really like. So when I was a graduate student, I became involved with the Biochemistry Graduate Students Union, which is an organization that I guess helps to enhance the student experience. And in doing so, I learned a lot about how a university department works and all the different concerns and considerations, I guess, it takes to run a department, and how students can contribute to that process. So it was a great learning experience. When I first started, I wasn't quite sure. I had considered the possibility of becoming a faculty and running my own lab one day, but it's not something that I guess I had considered in very direct terms. The more I proceeded to do my graduate studies, the more interested and enthusiastic I became about continuing to do research, and I was interested in continuing to do that in an academic setting, interacting with students, interacting with other colleagues. Towards the end of my postdoc, my research was successful in the sense that it led to some interesting discoveries that led to some publications that allowed me to begin to think about what, in more direct terms, what I would do in establishing my own research program. And one of the places that was advertising an open position was at Ryerson University. I applied there, and I'm going to be an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry and Biology. I'm looking for the opportunity to inspire students in the way that I was once inspired myself. Undergraduate students are very energetic and motivated, and contribute a lot of passion. And sometimes if you're stuck in a lab looking at a specific problem, you sort of sometimes lose perspective of how cool this whole research is and how interesting it can be. I hope the inspiration goes both ways. Big question that stresses a lot of people out. What am I going to do after I graduate? And certainly continue to trust what you're interested in and to follow the things that inspire you and the things that motivate and make one enthusiastic.